A great day to one and all. Welcome to the March 2025 licensure examination for teachers or LET review for mathematics majors. So I am Mr. Kim JC Ensho, and I am one of your coaches who will be discussing the results of your diagnostic test or the answers to your diagnostic test. Take note that I will be with you for 5 meetings. So you will be answering a total of 200 items for the diagnostic test, and I will be discussing 40 items at a time po. So before we begin or commence our review or our discussion, let us all be reminded that we are in the most holy presence of God. Lord God, Heavenly King, Father and Lord, we praise, adore, worship, glorify, and love you. We give you thanks for all of your glory. We thank you, Lord, for this opportunity that you have given us to gather in this virtual meeting via Zoom. We are hoping and praying, Lord, that you will bless each one of us, our families, keep us all safe night and day. And also, Lord, please bless those who are affected by the typhoon. And hopefully we can all recover and move on for the days to come and as soon as possible. Please bless, Lord God, all of the reviewees. And please bless also all the coaches of Gurong Pinoy. And hopefully you will bless us and help us, Lord God, and in doing our mission, not only to help students pass, not only to help them top the let, but hopefully later on, help them become better teachers in the future. All of this I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yan.
Okay, good evening po sa ating lahat. At this moment, may I remind everyone that we are all muted, no? So we don't want to have any unnecessary background noise po, no, sa Zoom. And it's our way also, no, of having, it's also one of our ways, hopefully to have a better review experience by making sure that we don't have unnecessary background noise. And hopefully we can have a smooth flow of meeting. Also, I disable the annotation, meaning as the host right now, I cannot allow any one of you to write anything or scribble anything in the screen. If ever you have questions or clarifications, please feel free to write them through chat and I will read your message and hopefully I could respond to your questions to the best of my capacity. No? So and also, please be reminded that all meetings are recorded. So if ever you cannot join us for some circumstances, for example, let's say there are certain events beyond your control that you cannot join, or maybe there are you have to attend to something very important, then at least you could go back to the meeting and view them during your vacant time. And also, apart from all the recorded sessions, I will also provide you with the PDF copy of the PowerPoint presentation of this presentation that you're seeing right now. And also, I will provide you with a recorded copy dun po sa ating group page. Okay? So for the start of our diagnostic test discussion, be reminded that it is 200 items. And I will be meeting you for 5 sessions. That's 5 Sundays at 6 p.m. in the evening. And every time we have a meeting or we have a session, we will be discussing 40 items. No? So I hope that we are all ready. Okay, are we all ready for the discussion? I hope you are all set. And take note that for every session that we are expecting, hopefully, no, we are expecting that you will get at least 50% or 20 out of 40. So here, if you will get 20 and above, that means you passed. But if ever you got below 20, then maybe it's high time siguro to focus on the review or to learn more things, no? So what's important is that we are improving from time to time and that we are doing our best, not only to become LPTs, but also to become better persons or better individuals and better teachers. So are we all set po? Kindly comment sa chat natin kung set na po tayo. Okay? Nahihiya sila siguro. So I hope you're all set and okay, let's see your comments. Okay, ready na. So again po ha, minimum of 20 and hopefully may makaka-perfect. And for the meantime, please allow me to stop my video so that I will not lose I have better chances of not losing my internet connectivity. All right, with that, so here is our direction. So shade the letter of the answer that corresponds to your choices. If the correct answer is not found among the choices, you have to shade E, no? In the actual exam po yan. Pero since you have the exam in quizzes, so I think you were able to have written your answers sa quizzes po natin. Or you have indicated your answers sa ating quizzes. Okay, null set daw. Ay, grabe siya. With that, I will flash the questions po ha. And every time I flash questions, after which I will give you a few moments to comment down your answer. Okay? Let's have item number 1. He was an Indian mathematician who made substantial contributions to the mathematical analysis and number theory even without formal training. Who is he? Is it A. Ramanujan, B. Euler, C. Punjabi, Yashiva, or D. Punjabi? Let's see what's your answer for item number 1. I could see plenty of A's. Grabe. Pero tama nga ba si A? Let's see. Maraming sumagot ng A. In fact, for everyone, no? A po yung sagot ninyo. Walang sumagot ng ibang letter sa mga nag-comment. Is A correct? And I agree. It's letter A. Srinivasa Ramanujan was an Indian mathematician. Though he had almost no formal training in pure mathematics, he made substantial contributions to mathematical analysis, number theory, infinite series, and continued fractions, including solutions to mathematical problems, which were then considered unsolvable. So, very good. So, letter A. So, the other choices, no, particularly si Euler, is hindi po siya Indian. How about this? He is known as the father of set theory. Okay, sino po ito? Okay, tama, no? Sabi ni Sir Joel, the man who knew infinity. So he is very famous for that. Galing. Okay, Cantor daw. Is it A, Cantor, B, Aristotle, C, Diophantus, or D, Gauss? Okay, let's see your answers. Grabe, Cantor. And Cantor is? Okay, let's check first. Aristotle po is an ancient Greek philosopher and polymath. His writings cover a broad range of subjects, no? So he is very well known, no, sa field of philosophy, in the social sciences as well, and even in the field of education. Si Diophantus naman po was the first Greek mathematician who recognized positive rational numbers as numbers. So by allowing fractions for coefficients and solutions. In fact, if we were studying number theory, no, yung name niya is naka-attach sa isa sa mga topics natin, no? Yung linear Diophantine equations. Si Gauss naman po is a German mathematician, geodesist, and physicist who made significant contributions to many fields in mathematics. In fact, he is regarded as one of the best mathematicians of all times, no? So, the correct answer po is si Georg Cantor po. He was the first to fully address such an abstract concept, and he did it by developing set theory, which led him to the surprising conclusion that there are infinities that of different sizes. That's why meron tayong kasabihan that there are infinite number of infinities. Okay. Okay, saglit lang po. So again po, no, yung sagot po sa number 1 is letter A, Srinivasa Ramanujan. And for letter B, for number 2, the father of set theory is actually Georg Cantor. No? So it's also letter A pa rin po. Thank you so much for the feedback. Grabe kayo ha, alam na alam. Okay, so 1 and 2 is letter A po. Thank you so much and I really appreciate for the feedback. Okay, very good. Ready? Number 3. The equal sign was invented in 1557 by a mathematician named, is it A, Isaac Newton, B, John Napier, C, Eratosthenes, or D, Robert Record? Sino po ito? A, B, C, or D? Equal sign. Okay. Grabe kayo. Letter D ang sagot. Is D correct? Walang sumagot ng A, B, at saka C. Let's see. Si Robert daw, ay grabe siya. And the correct answer is Robert Record. Grabeng galing niyo. No? So, Robert Record was a Welsh physician and a mathematician. So, doktor din siya. He invented the equal sign and also introduced the pre-existing plus and minus signs to English speakers in 1557. Okay. So, si Isaac Newton naman, no, we are very familiar about his laws of motion. John Napier, in the study of logarithms, no, so Napier's bones. And Eratosthenes is also one of the ancient mathematicians, no, in history po natin. So thank you and congratulations sa lahat na nakasagot ng D. If you answered D, di wow, very good. Number 4. Which of the following is the Filipino term for radical? Is it A, parirami, B, pangugat, C, palatuusan, or D, pangunahing kabisa? Okay, Filipino. Radical o pangugat daw, ay grabe siya. So far, I could see letter M from Ma'am Catherine, Sir Joel, Ma'am Angel, and many, many more. Let's see, tama nga ba ang pangugat? And tan tan dan 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 dan. Ang letter A po, parirami, is actually the Filipino term for square. Ang pangugat naman po is the correct answer, which is the term for Filipino term for radical. Palatuusan is arithmetic. And lastly, yung pangunahing kabisa naman po is an exponential function. Hence, letter B is the correct answer. Nako, mukhang marami at ang makaka-perfect ngayon ah. Okay, push po natin to mga moms, mga sirs. Very good. I hope you're doing well. Number 5. Ang parisukat ay halimbawa ng isang A, pariugat, B, talurami, C, lapyang laraw, or D, kalagmitan. Okay. Okay, tingnan po ninyo yung mga terms na to. Parisukat. Ito ba ay pariugat, talurami, lapyang laraw, o kalagmitan? Let's see yung sagot natin. Okay, letter C daw. Grabe. Unanimous talaga kayo ah. From start until now, no? Parang walang ibang nagsagot. Lahat kayo parehas ng sagot. And the correct answer is, let's see kung tama kayo. Pariugat is actually square root. Talurami is actually a cube. Lapyang laraw is a plane figure. And when we say plane figure, no, it is a two-dimensional figure. So it has length and it has a width, but no thickness. And kalagmitan naman po is actually probability. So, parisukat is an example, or a square is an example of a plane figure because it's a two-dimensional figure. So, lapyang laraw, letter C. Very good. Okay, move on na po tayo kasi walang forever. Char lang. Okay, very good. Number 6. What ancient civilization did math in base 60 instead of base 10? Sa atin kasi, no, decimal system base 10 tayo eh. That's why meron tayong 10 digits, 0 to 9. Is it But in this case, base 60 sila. Ano ito? Is it A, Babylonians, B, Chinese, C, Hittites, or D, Akkadians? Wow, Babylonians. Letter A. Grabe kayo, unanimous talaga. And letter A is, yan po, yung base 60. This is 60 raised to 3, 60 squared, 60, and any one of the 59 symbols. And this is actually your ancient Babylonians. So they did math in base 60 instead of base 10. That's why we have 60 seconds in a minute and 360 degrees in a circle. So that's why, no, even up to the present, ginagamit pa rin po natin ito. No? So this is actually what we call sexagesimal system, base 60. Very good. So letter A, so far, so good. Push natin to mga moms and sirs. Number 7. Which of the following is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic? A. Every polynomial equation of degree n with complex number coefficients has n roots or solutions in the complex numbers. B. There are no natural numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on, and x, y, and z such that x raised to n plus y raised to n equals z raised to n, in which n is a natural number greater than 2. C. Any prime p divides p minus 1 factorial plus 1, where n factorial is the factorial notation. Or letter D. Any integer greater than 1 is either a prime number or can be written as a unique product of prime numbers. Let's see what you get or what you answered. Letter D. Then, okay, galing. Grabe kayo. And if you answer letter D, you are okay. Letter A po is what we call the fundamental theorem of algebra. No? So it's attributed to Gauss. Yung letter B naman po is actually Fermat's last theorem. Yung letter C naman po is actually Wilson's theorem. And the correct answer, therefore, knowing that A, B, and C are wrong, is letter D. That's why any natural number greater than 1, it's kung hindi siya prime, then it could be expressed as a product of prime numbers. And this is actually unique. Okay? O, kapag sinabi po natin unique, hindi pwede na dalawang numbers, dalawang composite numbers, same ang prime factorization. Two different numbers cannot have the same prime factorization. If there are two different composite numbers, then these two composite numbers should have different prime factorizations. Very good. Number 8. Who is this Greek mathematician who is often referred to as the father of geometry for his revolutionary ideas and influential textbook called Elements that he wrote around the year 300 BC? Is it A, Plato, B, Aristotle, C, Euclid, or D, Hipparchus? Grabe, so far. Let me see. Okay, I could see Euclid. And if you see Euclid, if you answered Euclid, you are actually correct. So he is actually the father of geometry, no? Referred to. But take note that the Elements is actually a compilation. Hindi po niya, yung mga ideas po na nakasulat sa the Elements ay hindi po talaga kanya lahat-lahat. Yung iba po dyan ay compilation po, no, ng different ideas coming from various mathematicians. So letter C is the correct answer. Okay, number 9. Check po ninyo ito. Suppose we will draw some equilateral triangles with x layers like this. 1 layer, 2 layers, ito 3 layers, and so on. If the pattern is continued, how many unit triangles will be needed for 10 layers? Is it 45, B 50, C 80, or D 100? Let's see, baka dito mag-iba-iba na. O sabi ni Ma'am Alaika, 100. Sabi ni Ma'am Shaira, 100 din. Okay, in fact, no, habang nagsuscroll ako, ay grabe kayo. Letter D, 100 talaga. And one key element in solving this problem is, okay, sabi ni Ma'am Alaika daw is 10 squared. And let's see if that's correct. It's crucial here, no, na kasi yung ginagawa ng iba ay dinodraw po nila talaga yung figure na may 10 layers. But actually, we can solve this using pattern finding. So one layer po, ito po, isa lang siya, and one could be expressed as 1 squared. For this figure with 2 layers, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 unit triangles, but 4 could be expressed as 2 squared, di ba? So 2 layers, 2 squared number of unit triangles. For 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 9 is 3 squared, di po ba? So it turns out po, kung inyo pong mapapansin, I do agree no, with what Ma'am answered, Ma'am Jazel Ann answered, that the number of unit triangles is n squared, where n is the number of layers. And I agree with that, ma'am. Thank you. That's why sa figure na may 10 layers, therefore there are 10 squared or 100 unit triangles. So very proud of you. Congratulations po for a job well done. If you answered letter D, di na ikaw ang iniwan. Char lang. Di wow, very good. Pagpasensya nyo na po ha kung walay minsan ng jokes natin for today's video. Ang mahalaga po ay nagmamahalan po tayo. Ano daw? Okay. Number 10. Okay, check po ninyo yung figure na to. 20 regular hexagons, each having 1 cm side, are placed side by side as shown. What is its perimeter? A, 82 cm, B, 84 cm, C, 88 cm, or D, 90 cm. Paki-comment po ng sagot natin. And take note po, whatever your answer is, tama man po yan o mali, are all appreciated. Take note that this is a review. This is a constructive learning environment. So, I really love it when you get the correct answer, but kung mali man po yung sagot natin, huwag po kayong mag-alala, no? Hindi po ako nandito upang husgahan kayo. I am here to help you, no? And hopefully, I will be able to do my best para tulungan kayo. Okay, letter A, ang sagot ng madlang people. So far, we have how many answers? Perhaps around 10 answers. Tama nga kaya? Okay, ang technique po dito ay ganito. So, di ba, yung dalawang nasa dulo, take note po kapag sinabi po nating perimeter, yung mga nasa labas lang po. Yung mga intersections ng mga, yung tawag dito, ng mga sides, ay hindi po yan counted sa perimeter po natin. So, dito po sa dulo, merong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dito po, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 din. That's why the two ends are 2 times 5 cm, that's 10 cm na po. And ang tanong ko, di ba 20 po sila? Ilan pong hexagons yung nasa pagitan nito? Ng first and last. How many hexagons are there yung nasa pagitan nila? There are 18. I agree. Thank you po, Sir Justin, Ma'am Teacher Marlon, Sir Remark. Ang tanong, sa 18 na nasa gitna, ilan yung perimeter, ilan yung ika-count nating sides? Yung nasa gitna. Tama, 4 lang. Bakit 4? Kasi halimbawa ito lang, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung dalawang sides na to ay hindi po yan counted. Kasi nga po, when we say perimeter, no, it's a sum of all the measures of the sides, no? And dito po, it's not considered. So 4 lang po ang counted sa bawat 18 sa kanila. That's why yung nasa gitna ay 18 times 4 cm, which is 72 cm. And again, I agree with Sir Armando Corpus. And to get the perimeter, you just add these two. 18 times 4, which is 72, plus 2 times 5, which is 10. And that gives you 82. And with that, Perfect. Letter A. Very good. So good job po mga moms and sirs. And if ever na hindi po natin makuha yung explanation, no? So feel free to chat, or if not, feel free also to replay the video later on. 11. Ants emerge from their hole at the top of the wire grid and always walk downwards, never upwards or sidewards along the grid. How many possible paths are there until they reach the base? Is it A, 8, B, 10, C, 14, or D, 16? What is your answer? Okay, 16 daw. Okay, may sumagot ng B, meron din sumagot ng D, pero karamihan po sa inyo ay dog yung sagot. Again, we don't know yet ha kung anong yung tamang sagot. Feel free to comment your answers po. Okay, we have B, boy, meron ding dog. All right? Pero it seems na marami po atang sumagot ng D kaysa B. Let's see who got it right. And kung inyo pong mapapansin, no? Kung meron pong ant dito sa taas, the ant can have two ways each time going down. So for halimbawa dito, either left or right. Kahit saan po siya. Let's say na kapag nandito na siya, meron ding left, right. So mula dito sa taas, pwedeng left, right, that's two options. Let's say dito siya pumunta. Pagbaba niya, pwede siya pumunta sa left or right pa rin. So that's another two options. Let's say dito siya bumaba. Kapag nandito na siya, left or right pa rin, still two options. And lastly, kapag dito siya, halimbawa, left, right pa rin two. That's why every time na 4 times siyang bababa, and sa bawat babaan niya, may two options. That's why by the fundamental counting principle, we have to multiply all of them. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Hence, there are 16 possible paths the ants can take to go down. Congratulations, di po ang tamang sagot. Kung hindi po tayo tama, okay lang po. Kung hindi po tamang sagot natin, okay lang. Ang mahalaga, push lang, laban lang mga kaguro. 12. At the right is a billiard ball triangle of 4 layers. So kapag sinabi natin 4 layers, ito po siya ho. 1 layer, first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer. How many billiard balls are there in 8 layers? Assuming that we can continue the pattern, how many billiard balls are there in all? Because in 4 layers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we expecting 28, 36, 45, or 54? Okay, 36 daw ang sabi ng madlang people. Grabe. If you answered 36, let's see. Tandaan po natin ha, there are n balls in the nth layer from top to bottom. So first layer, 1 ball. Second layer, 2. Third layer, 3. Fourth layer, 4. Fifth layer, 5. Sixth layer, 6 balls dyan. Seventh layer, 7. And sa 8th layer niya ay merong 8. So we just have, therefore, to get the total number of balls, all we have to do is add all the natural numbers or counting numbers from 1 to 8. And dahil dyan, 36 daw. And I agree, no? So I have 4 times 9. Nagtatanong ko, bakit 4 times 9? Ito po yung ginawa ko. I added the first and last. 1 plus 8, 9. Second, okay, 2 plus 7, another 9. 3 plus 6, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. And you could see from here na meron po tayong 4 na 9s. That's why 4 times 9, the sum, there are 36 balls in 8 layers. Letter B. If you got B, be happy. Dahil tama ka. I hope na nakuha po natin ha. Again, huwag po kayong mahiyang magtanong kung may right med po nito, Char. Huwag po kayong mahiyang magtanong kung may kung may something na nagbabother sa inyo. This is just one solution. In fact, you could also approach this using the arithmetic series formula. Remember, the number of terms divided by 2 multiplied by the sum of the first and last term, pwede din po yan. And many more. Or, feel free to use your calculators, of course. 13. This is a part of a mathematical investigation paper that may contain recommendations for other investigators. Is it A, conjectures? Sorry. B, proving. C, summary. Or D, possible extensions. Okay, comment po, feel free. I could see a lot of these. Okay, are you convinced na possible extensions? Baka pumunta ka sa salon, nagpa-extend ka doon. Char lang. Okay, let's explain them. Kapag sinabi po natin conjectures po, a conjecture is a possible answer to the problem being investigated. I hope no, na kapag MI po kayo ng college, I hope. Also, yung science, meron silang hypothesis. Sa math, we call it conjectures, no? If you're doing mathematical investigations. Also, grabe sabi ni Sir hindi ko po sure kung teacher, ma'am or sir po, ni Aldi Julkipli. Okay? Proving naman po is showing that the conjecture is true for certain domains. So dito muna, china-check, no? Sina-show na yung iyong conjecture ay tama. Or let's say, sa part na to, kapag may nakita ka mali, sabihin mong, let's say, na-prove mo na mali siya. Or let's say, you were able to have a conjecture. Dito muna sinasabi na kung bakit tama yung conjecture mo. Yung summary naman po is stating the salient points of the investigation. So the summary is a concise description. It contains the concise steps you did kung paano ka naka-arrive sa yung sagot, no? And the correct answer is possible extensions. So I agree with Sir Aldino na yung possible extensions po ay siya po yung parang recommendations mo, especially sa isang thesis mo. So diyan ka na nagre-recommend kung anong pwedeng i-investigate ng ibang researchers. And may I ask po, no, na kapag mathematical investigation po ba lahat? Because in my case, in our case, we have one subject, no? One semester subject po. Okay, yes, sabi nila, very good. It's a one semester subject, no? Mathematical investigations and modeling. Tapos pag doctoral, ganun din po, no? One semester din po siya. Okay, thank you po. And I hope that you are doing great. Congratulations. Thank you. Next, so that's letter D. Okay, 14. A learner was able to note the following number pattern: 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. What function most likely describes his data set? Is it A, arithmetic, B, linear, C, exponential, or D, quadratic? Okay. Let's see. Let's read. So far, we have 9 or 10 comments. Let me see the exponential. Grabe, exponential talaga. Okay. Walang sumagot ng arithmetic. Okay, nag-comment po si Sir Mark. 2 raised to n daw. Okay. Check natin. Sabi din ni Sir Justin. Okay, let's see. So you could see, no, that the pattern is 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 8 is 2 cubed, 16 is 2 to the 4th, 32 is 2 to the 5th. And that's why it seems that the exponential function f of x, assuming na f of x po, yung notation, is equal to 2 raised to x works. That's why this is actually exponential. Take note, kapag sinabi po nating linear, they have or yung arithmetic sequence, no? Actually, remember po natin ha, yung isang linear function, yung kanyang explicit function ay linear function po. That's why there is a very close connection between linear functions and arithmetic sequences. In arithmetic sequences, they have a common difference. Yung quadratic function naman po, okay, sige lang po. Yung quadratic function naman po, the second finite differences, no? The second differences in the dependent variable are equal. So dito po, makikita po natin, exponential po siya. Hindi po siya arithmetic kasi wala pong common difference. Kung nakikita po ninyo, 4 minus 2, 2. 8 minus 4, 4. So dyan po, wala po tayong common difference. That's why arithmetic sequence is incorrect po. So exponential function ang tamang sagot. Kung tama ka, good job. But if not, okay lang. Push lang po. Next. All right. In mathematics, okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. What polynomial function describes the table of values shown? Is it A, linear, B, quadratic, C, cubic, or D, quartic? Okay, let's see. I could see B. Ay, na-reveal na. Sige lang po. So, but many of you answered B, which is quadratic. And to know that, kung nakikita po ninyo, no, yung ating excess po has a difference of 1. Okay. So, proceed ka sa Y's. Take the first differences sa Y's. 5 minus 2, 3. 10 minus 5, 5. 17 minus 10, 7. 26 minus 17, 9. This is what we call first differences. Let's find the second difference. Kapag sinabi po natin second difference, ito po yung difference ng first differences. So continue mo lang po yung pattern. 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 2. Sorry, 9 minus 7, 2. So you could see, no? Kung tandaan po ninyo ha, kung first differences pa lang equal na, linear po yan. Kung second differences, quadratic. Kung third differences, cubic. Fourth differences, quartic. Kung fifth differences, sure ako, fifth degree polynomial po yan. No? Assuming na polynomial function po siya. So, ang sabi ni Teacher Mark and ni Sir Armando, mga top-notcher na to, y equals x squared plus 1 daw. At dahil dyan, may tama ka. The correct answer is actually quadratic B. So when we say quadratic function, no, it is a function whose degree is 2 or the highest exponent of your variable is 2. Thank you po. 16. To prove that P implies Q, a mathematician assumed not Q and arrived to not P. What do you call this type of proof? Is it A, direct, B, proof by contrapositive, C, proof by contradiction, or D, mathematical induction? Paki-comment nga po nung sagot natin. B daw, kontra. Bakit? Kalaban ka ba niya? Kontra siya sa inyong relationship? Char. Okay. So, it's actually letter B. Tama po kayo. In mathematics po, when we say proof by contrapositive or proof by contraposition, it is a rule of inference used in proofs where one infers a conditional statement from its contrapositive. Kapag sinabi po natin contrapositive, negation ng conclusion implies negation ng premise. That's why, tandaan po natin ha, if you would like to prove a certain statement na hypothesis and arriving to another conclusion, it is actually logically equivalent to its contrapositive na negation ng conclusion implies negation ng hypothesis or premise. So tama po ang letter B. Ang proof by contradiction naman po, ang proof by contradiction naman, nag-assume ka ng isang bagay, tapos along the way sa statements mo, ang iyong assumption ay mali pala, nag-contradict sila. Iba ang sinabi ng assumption mo, iba ang sinabi ng isang step mo. So hindi sila nagtugma. That's why they are contradicting statements. So hindi po siya proof by contradiction. So letter B po ang tamang sagot, mga madlang people. Very good. 17. If A minus B is 10 and A plus B is 24, what is the value of AB? Is it 119, 114, 110, or 105? Take note po mga kaguro ha, that for the diagnostic test, I will not introduce you much to calculator techniques. But you will have them more with Coach Toto and Coach Isan, no? So for me, I'm more of manual po muna tayo, okay? So please bear with me. 119, 117. Okay, letter A daw. Let's see. So in this case, it follows no, that if you can use either substitution, elimination, or whatsoever. No? So given the first equation na A minus B equals 10, yung ginawa ko po is, yung minus B na to, naging plus B po siya pagpunta niya sa right side. Diba? Sabi nga nila, yung hugot dyan is sumakabilang bakod. Assume mo guys na yung equal sign ay bakod. Sumakabilang bakod ka lang, nag-iba ka na ng signs. That's why yung negative naging positive or yung positive magiging negative po kapag sumakabilang bakod siya. So with that, that's why A equals B plus 10. And what I did next is I have my equation no, na A plus B equals 24. So yung A na to, di ba yung A is equal to B plus 10? So gumamit po ako ng substitution dito. So yung A na to ay pinalitan ko ng B plus 10. And arrived to B plus 10 plus B equals 24. So combining like terms, B plus B, it's 2B. Tapos yung plus 10 na to ay magiging minus 10 sa kabila. So 24 minus 10 is 14. So dividing both sides by 2, that means B is 7. And knowing that B is 7, di ba A equals B plus 10? So replace B with 7 gives us A equals 17. And since AB po yung hinahanap natin, AB means A times B. So 17 times 7 gives 119. Tama po yung letter A natin. Good job po. I hope na clear po sa inyo yung ating explanation, no? If you think na masyado po tayong mabilis, just tell me para mabagalan ko po ng konti yung aking pace. Thank you. 18. Use the recursive formula. A7 equals A7 minus 1 plus 2. Given that A sub 1 equals 13, to determine A sub 4. Is it 14, 15, 19, or 20? Para social, di ba? You don't say 20 though, you say 20. Okay, but okay. May sumagot ng 19. Okay, let's see kung tama po kayo. So this is an example of the form of a sequence, no, using the recursive formula. So from here, given ang A sub 1, malalaman mo yung A sub 2, no? So to solve for A sub 2, di ba yung subscript niya is 2. So lahat po ng n dito ay papalitan mo po ng 2. So A sub 2 equals A sub 2 minus 1, that's why A sub 1 plus 2. But we know that A sub 1 is already 13. So that's 13 plus 2. It means po na yung second term po natin ay 15, or your A sub 2 is 15. Next, to solve for A sub 3, ano yung gagawin natin to solve for A sub 3? Yung A sub 3 po, lahat ng n ay papalitan po natin ng 3. So magiging A sub 3 equals A sub 3 minus 1, magiging 2 ito, A sub 2 here, plus 2. But we know that A sub 2 is already 15. So substituting A sub 2 with 15 gives us A sub 3, which is 15 plus 2 or 17. And lastly po, To solve for a sub 4, again, using the recursive formula, lahat ng n ay papalitan po natin ng 4. So a sub 4 equals a sub 3 plus 2. But since a sub 3 is already established to be 17, that's why a sub 4 is 17 plus 2, which is 19. That's why the correct answer is letter C. And I agree with the terms of Ma'am Angel, 15, 17, 19. And to everyone who answered letter C, I told you, you got it right. 19. Given the arithmetic sequence with the first term equals -10, the fifth term equals 2, find the 14th term or a sub 14. So tandaan po natin na yung arithmetic sequence po, it has a common difference. Is the 14th term 15, 19, 25, or 29? Okay, give me a second. Basahin ko po yung mga messages ninyo. 29 daw. All right. We'll see if 29 is correct. So tandaan po natin we need to solve for the common difference first. So a sub 1 equals -10 and a sub 5 equals 2. We're looking for the 14th term. So we need to solve for the common difference. I hope you could still recall the arithmetic sequence formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d, where a sub n is the nth term, a sub 1 is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. So from here, di ba given yung a sub 5? So itong subscript niya, ito yung n. That's why lahat po ng n dito ay pinalitan po natin ng 5. That's why you have a sub 5 equals a sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 is 4 times d. So the fifth term is equal to a sub 1 plus 4d. And we know na yung a sub 5 natin is equal to 2. So by substitution, this is a sub 5 was replaced by 2. And the a sub 1 was replaced with -10. And so 2 equals -10 plus 4d. You add 10 both sides, magiging 12 equals 4d. And dividing both sides by 4 gives you the value of the common difference, which is 3. And so, mayroon pong shortcut dyan na sinabi inyong partner, to get the common difference. Yung technique po dyan is simple lang. There are two shortcuts. Yung ginagawa ko po sa class is, yung mas mataas na value na may subscript, 2 minus -10, which is 12, and divide it with the difference of the higher minus lower subscript. So 2 minus -10, that's 12 divided by 5 minus 1, 4. That's why 12 divided by 4, 3. That's a shortcut po for common difference. So thank you po, Sir Mark. And di po ko sure kung lalaki or babae kayo. Teacher Aldi, Jul Kipli. Okay. Just manipulate the formula. I agree with that. That's why po, tandaan po ninyo pwede po nating i-manipulate ang formula. Huwag lang po yung puso ng iba. Walay. Ano daw? Let's end. Knowing that we're looking for the 14th term, a sub 14, so we will replace all n's by 14. And the first term is -10, and the d is now 3. That's why a sub 14 equals -10 plus 14 minus 1 times 3. And using our calculators po, you will get -10 plus 39, which is 29. So letter D is the correct answer. Perfect. Congratulations. Ay, grabe siya sa akin. Hindi pwede kahit puso i-manipulate. Ay, grabe siya. Sige lang po, ganyan po talaga ang buhay, Minsan nasasapian po tayo ng masamang espiritu. Walay. 20. How many odd numbers are there between 18 and 114? Is it A, 46, B, 47, C, 48, or D, 49. Okay. And remember, no, odd numbers are, we know that odd numbers are natural numbers. In this case, and they end with either 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Or if you divide them by 2, the remainder is 1. 48 daw. If you don't mind po, how did you know na 48 siya? Correct me if I'm wrong. Siguro yung iba sa inyo nilista nyo talaga. Meron ba? Na yung ginawa ng iba sa atin, nilista talaga yung, like halimbawa, yung ginawa niya is, ganito. Kinount talaga niya, di ba? Yung mga odd numbers there are 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, and so on. Binilang niyo ba talaga? Hanggang ma-reach nyo hanggang 113? Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Evelyn, using the arithmetic sequence formula, and I agree with that. Perfect! Sabi ni Teacher Sir Marlon, muntik na. Ay, baskog. Very good. Actually, meron pong shortcut dito, no? The shortcut is, if you could see, this is in fact an arithmetic sequence with a first term of 19, and you have a common difference of 2 kasi plus 2 ka lang all throughout naman. And yung shortcut po dyan is, yung ginawa ko po is, hindi po ako gumamit ng shortcut muna ngayon, but I manipulated the formula lang muna, or I just did direct substitution, then solve. So, A sub n, yan yung last term natin, 113. Yung first term, 19, plus number of terms, hindi po natin alam. Yan po yung hinahanap natin eh. How many terms are there? So, it's unknown yet, but we know that the common difference is 2. So I subtracted both sides, no, by 19. So 113 minus 19, it's 94. So what's left sa right side is n minus 1 times 2. I divided both sides by 2 immediately. 94 divided by 2 is 47. And the right side, when divided by 2, n minus 1 na lang po yung natitira. Then, to solve for n, just add 1 both sides. So n equals 48. Hence, there are 48 odd numbers between 18 and 114. So if you answered letter C po, very good. Kung walang timer, o kung walang time, siguro yung ginagawa ng iba is, bilangin talaga. No? But surely, parehas lang po. Meron pong shortcut dyan. No? Tandaan po ninyo ha, to get the number of terms sa isang arithmetic sequence, ang technique po dyan is, subtract the last by the first term. So last minus first. Last minus first divided by common difference plus 1. Tandaan niyo po yan ha. Last minus first divided by common difference plus 1. So you see, 113 minus 19. Kung inyo po mapapansin, try po natin dyan. 113 minus 19 is 94. Divide by the common difference na 2, 47 plus 1. So you see, you will get 48 pa rin. I hope na nakuha po natin. So check it out. No? Thank you. 21. Okay, ito na. What is the solution set of x cubed minus x squared minus 6x equals 0? Is it 0, 3, 2, 0, negative 3, negative 2, C, 0, 3, negative 2, or D, 0, negative 3, 2? Paki-comment po lang sagot natin sa chat. Okay, so many of you answered letter C. And take note, when we speak about solution set po, these are the values of the variables that will satisfy the equation. So yung ginawa ko po is ito. Again ha, there are many ways of doing this. Siguro yung ginawa ng iba is nag-synthetic division sila. But in my case, I agree, no? I have a similar step with Sir Simeon. So first and foremost, kung akin pong makikita, no, tingnan niyo po yung left side. Ano po yung greatest common factor? Di ba lahat sila merong variables? Kung lahat po sila merong variables, then one technique that we can do is extract the greatest common factor. So I agree with Sir Aldi. So factor out x po muna sa left side. And if what's left is inside the parenthesis, is, of course, you divide each term by your GCF. X cubed divided by x is x squared. Negative x squared divided by x is negative x. Negative 6x divided by x is negative 6 equals 0. You could also see, no, that this is a quadratic trinomial, which is actually factorable as x minus 3 times x plus 2. Yes. And if you could see, by the zero property of multiplication, we will now equate each of these factors to 0. That's why x equals 0. So, okay. X minus 3 equals 0 means x is 3. And if x plus 2 equals 0, meaning x is negative 2. That's why I agree, letter C. That's why, tandaan po ninyo ito, no? Kung lahat po ng terms, no, ay merong variable, at saka 0 naman yung sa kabilang side, then always factor out the GCF po. So I agree with you, Sir Aldino, and I have a similar or same answers with Sir Simeon. Sir Simeon, okay, nandyan ka sa ano, no? Sa El Filibusterismo ba yan? O, Simon pala yun. O saan tawag doon? Nakalimutan ko na yung Filipino, kaya to review that. Thank you. Okay, mode 5 equation, yes, no? Because you can use calc techniques here po. But don't worry, no? You will have more calc techniques with, again, with Coach Toto and with Coach Isan. And you will have more of them. So don't worry po. For now, manual po muna tayo for today's video. Okay, 22. A box contains red, blue, and yellow marbles in the ratio 4:5:7, respectively. If there are 175 yellow marbles, how many marbles are there in all? Okay, I could see 400. Let's see. I think all of you who commented answered 500. And it's good to see, no, na nag-i-interactive po kayo sa chat ng bawat isa because this is a good learning community po, no, na lahat po tayo ay nagtutulungan para sa pagkamit ng ating mga pangarap. And currently we have 85 people in this meeting, so I'm very happy. And if you're happy and if you know it, then clap your hands. Wale. Okay, let's see. So, di ba, meron tayong 7 parts. Remember, 4 to 5 to 7. 4 parts red, 5 parts blue, and 7 parts yellow. So, sabi dito kasi meron kang 175 yellow. So, ibig sabihin po niyan that this 7 parts is 175 marbles. And again, dividing both sides by 7, no? So it means that one part is equal to 175 divided by 7, which is 25. So bawat parte po ay 25 marbles. At dahil meron kang 4 parts, 4:5:7 in all, meron ka pong total of 16 parts. At since bawat part po ay 25 marbles, so just multiply 16 and 25 and that gives you 400 in all. So 400 marbles, I agree with Sir Mark. I also like the idea of Sir Aldi, no? Pero yung kay Sir Aldi, yung idea niya is, bawat isa hinanap talaga. So 25 times 7, 175. 25 times 5, 125. 25 times 4, 100. At saka inad niya po lahat. Yung kay Sir Joel naman po, 175 divided by 7/16. And that's also very good, no? Si Sir Marlon naman nag-substitute siya. Yan yung mahirap sa atin eh. Kapag wala siya, may magsa-substitute na iba. Walay daw. Okay. Okay. That's why, no, there are so many ways of solving these types of questions, no, particularly proportion. And I'm very happy and satisfied na lahat tayo, na marami po sa atin, ay nagbigay ng kanya-kanyang solution. It means na iba-iba po yung pagkakaintindi natin, pero yung mahalaga ay nakukuha pa rin po natin ang tamang sagot. Very good. I'm so happy. Very good. Push po natin to. Okay. 23. If the point 3, 7 lies in the line y equals mx plus 1, find m, where m here is your slope. Okay, m is 2. I agree, no? Okay, substitution daw ang sabi ni Sir Simeon. I agree with that. Because remember, if you have a point in the Cartesian plane, 3 is actually the x or the abscissa. And the second number after the comma is the y or your ordinate. So by substitution, palitan ng y ng 7 at ang x po ay papalitan natin ng 3. That's why 7 is equal to 3m plus 1. Subtract both sides by 1, no? Magiging 6 equals 3m. And dividing both sides by 3, it gives us the value of the slope or m, which is 2. Congratulations! Letter B po, tamang sagot. Very good. Push mo yan. Now na. Okay. 24. When p of x is divided by x minus 3, the quotient is x squared plus 2x minus 1, and the remainder is 1. What is p of x? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, mag-synthetic division daw, ang sabi ni Sir Mark. Do you agree na need pa natin mag-synthetic division dito? Nag-caltech si Ma'am Charmaine. Very good. Ship solved, okay. Okay, I like the fact na gumawa po tayo ng calc techniques, no? Pero for now, gaya nga lang sinabi ko kanina, magmamanual po muna tayo for today. So ito po yung ginawa ko. Yung ginawa ko po is, di ba, tandaan po natin ha, that if you have the dividend is just equal to your divisor multiplied by the quotient and added by the remainder. So, okay, minultiply lang. Tama, no? I-multiply si quotient sa divisor, tapos i-add po natin si remainder natin. That's why if I multiply, that's why the dividend here, P of x, is equal to x minus 3 times x squared plus 2x minus 1 plus 1. And to multiply a binomial with a trinomial, we can perform, of course, your distributive property, no? So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 2x is plus 2x squared. X times negative 1 is minus x. Then, negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times 2x is minus 6x. Negative 3 times negative 1 is plus 3. But don't forget na meron ko pang plus 1 na remainder. And combining like terms, no, and arranging them in standard form, you could see that you have x cubed minus x squared minus 7x plus 4. Okay, very good. So same po kami ng ginawa ni Sir Justin. Okay. Letter D po ang tamang sagot. Very good. Perfect. 25. Find the value of k so that x plus 1 is a factor of p of x equals x to the fourth minus 4x cubed minus x plus k. Is it negative 7, negative 6, 6, or 7? So nag-comment po dito si Sir Simeon na remainder theorem po ginamit ko. Okay, remainder theorem? Or maybe remainder theorem, okay. Maybe, sir, what you meant is factor theorem perhaps, no? I think, yeah. But anyway, the remainder theorem and the factor theorem are very much related with one another. The factor theorem states, no, na kapag ang isang number ay divisible by the divisor, dapat ang remainder niya ay 0. Okay, dito siya nag-synthetic division. Okay, I like that. Okay. So in my case, tandaan po natin ha, if x plus 1 is a factor of p of x equals x to the fourth minus 4x cubed minus x plus k, then p of negative 1 is equal to 0. So bakit nag-p of negative 1 equals 0? Because tandaan po natin, yung ginagawa po natin no, kapag linear binomial yung ating divisor, ito po ay ini-equate natin sa 0. So if x plus 1 equals 0, that's why x equals negative 1. At saka, negative 1 po ang isa-substitute natin sa function. And if we replace all of the x's here by negative 1, That's P of -1 equals -1 to the fourth minus 4 times -1 cube minus -1 plus K. And bakit natin inequate sa 0? Because the remainder should be 0 kapag factor po siya. And for that, nagka-technique daw si Ma'am Virginia. Okay, very good. And with that, no, nag-manual po muna tayo. So this is 1 minus, this is simplifies to plus 4 plus 1 plus K equals 0. You could verify this with your calculator. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. So 6 plus K equals 0. Subtracting both sides by 6 gives us K equals -6. So very good, -6. Or yung ginawa ng iba is nag-trial and error siguro. And pag-substitute niya, paggawa niya ng synthetic division, remainder niya is 0. Letter B. Okay. 26. If -10 minus 5R is greater than or equal to -40, what is the largest integer value of R? Is it 6, 7, 8, or 9? Okay, 26 po. Okay. Letter A daw. Let's see. So from here, I added both sides, no? Nag-add po tayo both sides ng 10. That's why naging -5R is greater than or equal to -40 plus 10 naging -30. But be careful po ha. Ano pong next step natin? Next step natin is magdi-divide po tayo ng -5. Pero ang tanong po, kung nagdi-divide po tayo ng negative sa isang inequality, ano po yung nangyayari sa sign? I mean, ano pong nangyayari sa symbol na to? Will this change or not? Oh, bakit ganito? Ano po ba nangyayari kapag sa isang inequality ay nag-multiply o nag-divide tayo ng negative? Okay, nag-change? Okay, I agree with this, no? Yung nangyayari po is nagre-reverse po yung kanyang opening. So dividing both, take note ha, this only happens whenever you multiply or divide by a negative real number. But if you multiplied or divided by a positive real number, then you retain, no, the symbol. So here, R is less than or equal to -30 divided by -5 is +6. And so the largest integer is 6. R, this is read as R is less than or equal to 6. So yung pinakamalaki dyan is 6. The rest of the numbers in this interval or in this inequality are actually less than 6 na po. Kasama po si 6 dahil nga ito ay isang closed inequality kasi merong equal to na sign. This is less than or equal to. So letter A. 27. Twice a number, a certain number, is the average of 7/4 and 7/8. What is the number? A, B, C, or D? Okay, letter A daw. All right, let's see. So if X is a number, kasi sabi niya twice the number, so that's 2X, is 1/2 the sum of 7/4 plus 7/8. So this is our required equation. And what I did next was I multiplied both sides by 2. That's why this is 4X. What's left here is 7/4 plus 7/8. Pero ginawa ko na po silang similar fractions, no? And they add up to 21/8. Dividing both sides by 4 gives us 21/32. So proud of you. Letter A. Congratulations. 28. In 6 years, Carmela will be thrice as old as she was 10 years ago. How old was Carmela 10 years ago? Is it 9, 8, 7, or 5? Yung iba, yung ginagawa nila is nagta-trial and error sila. But for now, okay, I could see a lot of 8s. Let's see if 8 is correct. So we don't know yet the age of Carmela. So let X be the age in years of Carmela now. Sabi dito, in 6 years. So if X yung age niya now, what expression represents his age, her age, 6 years from now? That would be X plus 6, I agree. How about 10 years ago? That would be X minus 10. So, with that, sabi dito, no? Carmela will be thrice as old as she was 10 years ago. So with that, we have, this is the age 6 years from now, equals thrice times the age 10 years ago. That's why 3 times X minus 10. By distribution, we just copy the left-hand side, and we distributed the right-hand side. Okay, so that's 3X minus 30. And with that, no, by combining like terms, all excess, those with excess went to the right side, those without excess went to the left side. So you have 36 equals 2X, divide both sides by 2, and X is 18. So 18, but be careful. I thank you for that, Ma'am Evelyn. No? So Ma'am Evelyn's answer is also there. Thank you also for Sir Simeon, no, for the equation. Same po tayo. And however, hindi po ito yung final answer kasi yung tinatanong po sa atin is ano yung age niya 10 years ago. So that's 18 minus 10. So she was 8 years old. Letter B. Okay. Magaling. 29. If T varies directly as A and inversely as K, and T equals 1 when A equals 6 and 8, find T when A equals 9 and K equals 5. Which of A, B, C, or D did you answer? 12/5? Madami letter C 12/5. O baka kayo dyan baka yung ginagawa nyo, kinukopya nyo lang yung answers ng iba. Kidding. But I hope mo na inyo po talaga yung answers ninyo. Because in the end, hindi po yung kasama ninyo yung kukuha ng let, kayo po. Hindi lang sila, no? Kundi ikaw talaga yung sasagot ng test questionnaire mo. Okay, so with that, let's see. So T varies directly as A, so equals A, but inversely as K, kung directly sa numerator mo ilagay, kung inversely sa denominator. And C here is the constant of variation. Sabi dito, when T was 1, A was 6, and K is 8. So the purpose of having this is that we will be able to find the value of the constant of variation. And from here, so simplifying 6/8 into 3/4 muna, and multiplying both sides by 4/3, so you get the value of C, or your constant of your variation, which is 4/3. So dahil meron ka ng constant of variation na 4/3, we will now replace this C with 4/3, giving us T equals 4/3 times A over K. But since meron kang 4 sa numerator, so 4A, yung denominator, 3K. So this is now your equation of variation equation. And knowing that you're looking for the value of T when A is 9 and K is 5. So that's why we have that T equals 4 times 9 all over 3 times 5, which is actually equal to 12/5. Letter C. Great job, everyone, and keep it up. Again kung may tanong po kayo, wag po kayong mahiyang mag-chat. 30. Given f of x equals 2x squared minus 3 and g of x equals 3x plus 1, what is f of g of x? Which of letter A, B, C, or D is your answer? Letter A, ang sabi ni Sir Simeon, ni Ma'am Evelyn, ni Ma'am Lovella, ni Ma'am Angel, ni Ma'am Alaika. And many more are coming. Sige, sige. Check natin. May tama kaya kayo? O baka naman. So, when we say f of g of x, your domain now, the value of g of x, which is, by the way, 3x plus 1, will be substituted to the variable of f of x. So sa 2x squared minus 3 na to, yung x ay papalitan natin ng 3x plus 1. So it becomes f of g of x equals this expression. And again, by the GEMDAS rule, no, kailangan po muna nating square ang 3x plus 1. And I agree, no, this is a topic on composition of functions. So the square of 3x plus 1 by utilizing, no, remember that a plus b quantity squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So the square of this is this. That's why I arrived to 2 times the quantity 9x squared plus 6x plus 1, and the whole thing subtracted by 3. By the distributive property, so this 2 times this is 18x squared, 2 times 6x is 12x, 2 times 1 is 2, then you still have minus 3. The 2 minus 3 is just minus 1. So you have f of g of x equals 18x squared plus 12x minus 1, letter A. Tama po kayo. Very good. So be careful po, that's your composition of functions. And take note po that f of g of x is not the same as g of f of x. That's why be very careful. Generally, composition of functions is not commutative, but it is associative. 31. What is the range of f of x equals 3x minus 5 all over 2x minus 8? Is it A, y equals not 2, y equals not 3, y is not equal to 3, y is not 2/3, or y is not 3/2? Okay, you have, actually may shortcut po ito, di ba, sa calculus natin? Okay, but anyway, let's see. So, if you have let of f of x equals y, sige, let's have the long method po muna. I did the longer way. So I multiplied both sides by 2x minus 8. That's why you have 2x, y minus 8y equals 3x minus 5. And lahat ng may x, pinapunta ko sa left side. That's why I have here 2xy minus 3x. Lahat ng walang x, pinapunta ko sa right side. That's why 8y minus 5 is on the right side. And sa left side po, yung ginawa ko is, di ba may GCF sila na x? So I factored out x. And so you have x times the quantity 2y minus 3 equals 8y minus 5. Dividing both sides by 2y minus 3. So we arrive to x equals 8y minus 5 all over 2y minus 3. And again, yung technique po dito is, yung denominator niya naman, ang i-equate mo sa 0. So if 2y minus 3 should not be 0, kasi if it is 0, your denominator, of course, the expression becomes undefined. So that's 2y is not equal to 3, and that means y is not equal to 3/2. Thus, the range is a set of all real numbers except 3/2, letter D. And to make the long story short na lang po, in calculus, nung na-learn po natin that to get the range, if the numerator and denominator have the same degree, then the range is a set of all numbers x, divide nyo po ha, yung kanilang leading coefficients. 3 divided by 2. Di ba 3/2? So y is not equal to 3/2. Yan po yung shortcut niya. Again ha, sa calculus po natin yan. Yes, so divide po yung kanilang leading coefficients. Again, you can do this if they are polynomials having the same degree. Thank you. Next, if for a function f of x plus y equals f of x times f of y, and f of 2 equals 3, what is f of 6? 27. Okay. Functional notation tayo. Letter A, yung sagot nyo. Walang sumagot ng ibang letter so far. Okay, grabe. Nagbigay po ng comment dyan, no, si Ma'am Evelyn. Okay. Check nyo po yung comment niya, ha, sa ating chat. Maganda po yung kanyang solution din. Actually, what I did is similar to math. Using this principle, I let x and y be 2. So f of 2 plus 2 equals f of 2 times f of 2. But f of 2, di ba, is equal to 3. So yung ginawa ko po is nag-substitute po ako. So I replace f of 2 by 3. So f of 4 equals 3 times 3, which is 9. So f of 4 is 9. But we have not yet reached 6, right? But we know that 6 is 2 plus 4. So I have f of 2 plus 4. This time my x is 2, my y is 4. And using this notation, it's equal to f of 2 times f of 4. But f of 2, di ba, is given to be 3. And f of 4 has a value of 9. That's why f of 2 plus 4, or f of 6, is now 3 plus 9, or 3 times 9, sorry. And that's 27. Very good. Congratulations. Letter A. So, same kami ni Sir Simeon, ni Ma'am Evelyn. Napipredict ko po, ha, marami yata magiging top-notchers mula sa gurong Pinoy, mula sa mga math majors. Let's claim it, no? So parang so far so good. Happy ako ngayon, no? Kasi sa first meeting pa lang, mukhang marami tayong notchers. Push natin to. Remember, 300,000 is waving po. Go! And take note, we have many top-notchers na top 1, no? Si Sir Freddy, si Sir Toto, tsaka si Ma'am Isan. They are also math majors, and both of them are top 1s also. So if they were able to achieve it, I believe that some of you could also achieve that. All right. An equilateral triangle and square both have the same perimeter. If the square has an area of 144 square units, what is the area of the triangle in square units? Is it 64 square root of 3, 64 square root of 2, 128 square root of 2, or 144? Letter A daw, 64 square root of 3. Okay, let's see. So, knowing that the area of the square is 144, of course, it follows that s squared is 144, no? So the length of a side of a square is 12. So therefore, the perimeter of the square is 48. And since nakasaad po sa problem that at the triangle, the equilateral triangle and square have the same perimeter, so it follows na 48 din ang perimeter ng triangle, and each side is 48 divided by 3, or 16 units. And tandaan po natin na just to have the shortcut na lang po, you could also derive this using the properties of a 30, 60, 90 triangle if you wish. The area of an equilateral triangle given the length of a side is s squared square root of 3 over 4. So by substitution, that's a is equal to 16 squared times square root of 3 all over 4, and that's 64 square root of 3 square units, letter A. If you wish, you could also use the properties, no, of your special triangle, particularly the 30, 60, 90 triangle. But in my case, ginamit ko po directly yung shortcut niya. All right, so far so good. Great, yes. Sir, tinignan ko lang kung saan yung square root of 3. Since triangle yun. Ay, grabe siya. Parang gusto ko yan, ah. Grabe kayo, ah. Dami kayong shortcut na nalaman. I'm proud of you. Ha? Push nyo yan. A certain amount of money was invested at 2% simple interest, and it gained 600 pesos in a span of 4 years. How much in pesos, in Philippine pesos, was invested in? Is it 6,000, 6,500, 6,800, or 7,500? Okay. We have letter A's from Ma'am Evelyn, Ma'am, or di ako sure kung Ma'am or Sir to, si Sir, Aldi. But don't worry, Sir, teacher or teacher Aldi, no, Aldi Bear. Ano daw? I'll be there. Walay talaga. Pagpasensyaan nyo na ha. Si Sir Kim ninyo, walay. Mag-joke. Letter D daw, 7,500. Mhm. Okay, letter D. And take note that this is simple interest. And the formula for simple interest is parang nagpipito ka lang, PRT, where P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and time, which is usually in terms of years. So sabi sa problem, 600 yung interest, yung principal amount is unknown, but dahil 2%, so R was replaced by 2%, no, as either decimal or fraction. I use decimal for now, which is 0.02, and the time is 4 years. And with such, pwede, so by ano, no, dinivide ko na lang directly by 0.02 and 4. And I also agree with the formula that was posted, no, na yung ginawa ni Sir Justin, ni Ma'am Joanna, ni ni Sir Marlon, is dinerive mo na nila yung formula, which is P is equal to interest over the product of RT. And with this, using your calculators, it gives you 7,500, letter J. Perfect. Very good. So far, so good. Malapit na po. Malapit na po mag-alas 8. Okay, 35. After investing 50,000 pesos at 3% simple interest for X years, it became 53,000 pesos. What is X? Is it 2, 3, 5, or 6? Okay, ano po sa palagay niyo? Okay, 2 years now. Sabi ni Teacher Aldi is 3% of 50,000. Okay? So actually, there are many ways of doing this, no? Iba-iba din po yung process ninyo. So, but one process of mine is that I found first the interest. And the interest to be found by subtracting the higher amount with the principal amount. Siyempre, kung may interest, siyempre matutubo yung pera mo, di ba? So, I found out that the interest here is 3,000 pesos. And with that, knowing that 3,000 siya, I use the interest formula, the simple interest formula, I equals PRT. And in this time, dinerive ko na yung formula for T. So time is equal to I all over PR. And by substitution, that's 3,000 na interest divided by your principal na 50,000 times 3% na 4.03, and that's 2 years. Letter A. Very good, mga madlang people. Same process. Okay, may 2. Okay. Time is F all over P minus 1 divided by R. That's another formula. And that could be derived. Okay. Basta kung ako guys ha, kung saan kayo masaya, doon kayo. Okay, next. Mrs. Salazar would like to buy a refrigerator worth 45,000 pesos. She is required of a down payment of 10,000 pesos, and she will pay the rest at 4% interest for 24 months. How much will her monthly payment in Philippine pesos be? Which of, okay, 1575, 1578, 1589, or 1599? Okay? Letter A daw, 1575. All right. Si Sir Armando, Sir Luke, Ma'am Lovella, Aldi, Evelyn, Simeon, at Ermelita, Jenny, at marami pang iba. Okay? Let's see kung tama kayo. So, di ba, nag-down na siya ng 10,000 pesos. So, it means to say na meron pa siyang babayarang 35,000 pesos. And so, yung babayaran niya, yung final amount, is yung amount na babayaran niya plus dagdag interest na PRT. So, principal times rate na 4% times time na 2 years, and your calculator gives you 37,800. Meaning to say, all in all, may babayaran ka pang 37,800. Pero sabi niya, di ba, 24 months mo tong babayaran. In other words, your monthly payment, 18 months pala, 18 months. So that's 37,800 divided by 18, which is 1,575. Perfect. Letter A. Good job po mga moms and sirs. Nakaka-proud kayo. Letter A. Okay. 37. After investing a certain amount of money at 5% simple interest rate for 3 years, my money became 46,000 pesos in all. How much was invested? Is it 36,000, 37,000, 40,000, or 43,000? Take note, siguro iba-iba yung process ninyo. May nag-trial and error siguro, may nag-calc techniques. Pero let's see. Okay, letter C. Okay, let's see kung tama si C. Yung ginawa ko po is, di ba ito, final amount is equal to P plus PRT. The final amount is the principal amount added by the interest, which is PRT. Kung makikita po ninyo sa right side, P is a common factor, no? It's the greatest common factor dyan. So factoring out P, that's final amount equals P times the quantity 1 plus RT, and divide both sides by 1 plus RT with the aim of isolating P. So final amount divided by 1 plus RT is equal to your principal amount. And this is exactly what I used. By substitution now po, I replaced, okay, we have 46,000 divided by 1 plus 0.05 times 3. And using our calculators, it gives us, very good, 40,000 pesos. Letter C. So congratulations. Same po kami ng formula na ginamit ni Ma'am Alaika. Very good po. Thank you po. Very good. So far, so good. Great start, no? 38. How much to the nearest whole number will an amount in Philippine pesos be after 3 years when 50,000 pesos is invested at 2% interest compounded annually? Okay, A, B, C, or D? Be careful po ha. This time, di ba kanina simple interest? Ngayon, compound interest na po tayo. So, may I know your answer po for number 38? Letter C. All right. 1, 2. So far, we have 8 answers. 9, 10. Let's see kung tama nga ba yan. I hope you could still recall the formula, no? For compound interest, F is equal to P sub O times the quantity 1 plus R over S raised to ST. Where F is the final amount, P sub O is the principal or the original amount you have invested, R is the interest rate, S is kung anong uri ng pagkaka-compound sa kanya. If S is annually, if it's annually, S is 1. If S is 2, ano yung tawag doon? If S is 2. Kung annually, S equals 1. Kung S mo is 2, anong tawag doon? Very good. Semi-annual or semi-annually. How about po kung S mo is 4? Anong tawag doon? If S is 4. Quarterly, very good. Kung S is 4, quarterly. How about if S is 12? S is 12. Very good. It is monthly. Thank you po. Very good. So kung ano po yung S dito, ganyan din yung S sa numerator. And the T is the time, which is actually in terms of years. And take note, kung ang time niyo po hindi years, you have to convert that to years po muna. Ha? So with such, that's F is equal to 50,000 times the quantity 1 plus your rate is 2% over, kasi sabi annually, so S is 1. So all S's were replaced by 1s times 3. And using your calculators, it gives you approximately 53,000 pesos and 60 centavos. And I think wala pong sagot dyan. Check nyo po. May sagot po ba? 53,060. Wala, no? And nakasaad po sa ating tanong, no, o sa ating instructions kanina, na kung wala pong tamang sagot dyan, is mag-letter E po tayo for the meantime. Okay? So if symptoms persist, insult your doctor. Wala. Okay? So I hope na nakuha po natin, no? Please verify this with your calculators if you wish. But there's none among the choices po. Okay. Next. Okay, again, try nyo to. How much will an amount in Philippine pesos be after 20 years when 10,000 pesos is invested at 3% compounded quarterly? Is it A, B, C, or D? Check nyo po. Saan sa tatlong yan or sa apat na choices ang tama? Okay. Letter E daw. E. Edi wow. Let's see. So if you will apply this principle, no? Your S now is 4 kasi quarterly. At saka 20 years. So F is equal to 10,000 times 1 plus R kasi interested mo, your R is 3%, so 0.03 divided by 4 na S time raised to 4 times 20 kasi 20 years. And with such, you will get approximately 24,279.30 approximately. So wala pong sagot. Check po natin ha. Check po natin kung tama siya muna ha. So 10,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.03 over 4, and the whole thing is raised to 4 times 20. Ito dapat pala. So it should be 18,180. Sige, sorry po ha. 18,180.44. And I agree, no, na wala pong tamang sagot dyan. Okay. So, thank you for that, no? So we make a correction. So letter E po ang tamang sagot. So it's approximately 18,180 pesos and 44 centavos. So again, 38 is E, 39 is also E. So dahil wala pong nakalagay dyan sa choices na E sa quizzes, so sige po, i-bonus po natin yan. Okay, thank you po. Okay lang po. So don't worry that we will not be too harsh for now. So bonus lang po muna natin yan. Ha? Thank you po. And number 40? a certain product was given successive discounts of 10% and 30% in this order. Overall, the original price of the product was decreased by how many percent? Is it 37, 38, 39, or 40? 37. Coming from amazing people. There's a lot of... Okay. So I'm happy na wala pong sumagot ng 40. Yung normal tendency po ng iba is ganito. Yung ginagawa nila is 10 plus 30, 40%. But be careful po ha, it doesn't operate that way. Marami din pong paraan, no? So sa first 10%, 10. Yung natira is 90%, di ba? 90%. Yung 30% ng 90% ay 27. That's why I agree with Sir Simeon. 10 plus 27, that's 37%. And I agree also with the work of Ma'am Ethel, no? And with Sir Joel. Ito po yung ginawa ko. Yung ginawa ko is, nag-subtract po ako ng 1 minus, di ba nag-discount ko ng 10%? So from that, you will have 90% na natira. 30%, meaning if you subtract 30% from a certain quantity, which means 70% na lang po or 0.7 yung natira dyan. So subtract the product of 0.90 and 0.70 from 1. With that, this is 0.63 and 1 minus 0.63 is 0.37. And to convert a certain decimal to percent, we multiply it by 100 and attach the percent symbol, or simply move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Thus, the overall price of the product was decreased by 37%. So letter A, congratulations. And that concludes our review po, no? For tonight. Thank you very much and have a great day to one and all. All right. So at this point po, sige na, at this juncture, I will allow you now po to open your microphone if ever you have questions. This time po, no, ina-allow ko na po kayo mag-open ng mic nyo kung may katanungan po kayo. But generally, no, so I will post the PDF and the video of this presentation in our page for the benefit of others also. Okay, before we go po, kailan malalaman yung top 10 sa diagnostic? Hindi ko pa po alam, no? So we have to contact Ma'am Meg for that. Okay, everybody, please count your score. Yung 38 at saka 39 bonus po. Sige, pakilapag po ng score natin out of 40. Okay lang po? Don't be shy po ha, pakilapag po ng score natin out of 40. Okay? We have 35. Take note, the passing is 20. Ay, sana all! Si Sir James, 35. Si Sir Armando, 30. Si Ma'am Alaika, 40 over 40. Sana all talaga. Perfect. Si Sir Simeon, 38 over 40. 31, 31, 38, 38, 32. Very good. So far, so good po tayo, no? And take note po, no? May I ask po, yung diagnostic na kinuha nyo, 200 items na po? 200 items po ba yon o 40 items pa lang po yung binigay sa inyo? 200. Good, good, good. So meaning to say, nakuha nyo na yung buong test. Okay, thank you po for the feedback, no? And we will be discussing them 40 items per meeting po. So I hope na clarify ko lang po ha. So I'm just curious. Clear naman po ba yung pag-explain ko? O naintindihan niyo po ba ako? Am I too fast? Or because I'm also concerned, no, kung natututo po ba talaga tayo? Do you think it's okay for me to speak in English? Or maybe it would be better if I would speak in Hiligaynon from time to time? Di ko po natapos yung 200 items. Ay, yung connection. Yes po, no. I understand, no. It's a big factor din po yung connection. Pero for the meantime ha, okay lang pong mawala yung connection mo sa girlfriend or boyfriend mo. Wag lang muna dito sa Gurong Pinoy. Char. Basta sa Sir Kim. Joke lang po. Crystal clear? Okay, thank you po. So again po, if ever na need ko pong mag-adjust sa pace natin, so just remind me kasi um, kasi minsan parang bagyo din yung bilis ko sa pagsasalita, no? So funny. Pero tandaan niyo po, wala po yung jokes natin pero wala na po kayong magagawa doon. Ask ko lang po kung itong discussion natin ngayon po is ipopost sa ating private. Yes po. All discussions, all PDFs will be posted sa ating group page. Okay? And take note, only those who could have access ang members ng ating group page. Okay? So please, do not send it po, no? Kasi para for me na parang unfair naman sa part ninyo na nagbayad po kayo tapos not to be selfish naman po ha, but it would be better po siguro, no? It's a special privilege on your part to have access to the videos considering na nagbayad po kayo for the Gurong Pinoy. Thanks po. Dami ko pong nalaman from our discussion. Ano po yung mga wrong answers ko. It's okay po, no? Tandaan niyo po, huwag po kayong mahiyang magtanong. Okay? I really appreciate questions and there are many ways and also, no, there are many ways of solving problems. Minsan kasi parang nagmamadali. So isang process na lang yung nilalagay ko minsan. But I am really happy na iba-ibang process na kapag may nakita kayong ibang process na pwede nyo mai-share, yun po yung gusto ko ha. Please, wag po kayong magsawang mag-share sa chat natin. It's a big help po, not only for me, but it's also a big help din po para sa ating mga kapwa reviewees dito sa Gurong Pinoy. So I will try my best to post it tonight. Kung hindi ko po ma-post tonight yung video at saka PDF, please give me until tomorrow. Kasi yung internet ko, hindi ako sure no, kung kaya ng kapangyarihan ng internet ko mag-post ngayon. But thank you for the feedback no, na clear po sa inyo. And take note po ha, I will see you next Sunday po ulit. Kung anong link po yung ginagamit ko ngayon, the same link will be used for all of the session. Okay, aside po for Gurong Pinoy, meron po kayong pwedeng i-recommend na channel. Yes, I'm not sure kung nasabi ko na sa inyo, meron po akong YouTube channel. Ito po yung aking YouTube channel, no? And the name of the YouTube channel is Learn Math with Sir Kip, no? So I have there some naku, wag po ito ha. Wag lang po yung sayaw-sayaw na yan, ha? You can watch some of my videos there po, no? And I also have a playlist about some like yung mga shinoko kanina, yung mga problem solving. If you wish, because in my case, hindi naman po sa pagmamayabang. Okay, I'm also reviewing
Hi everyone,
contestants.
this is Sir Kim, and
I'm also reviewing contestants and students for some international competitions, no, in terms of mathematics. So from local to international, and so some of them are here. Sir, every 6 p.m. po ba tayo every Sunday? Yes po. We will meet each other 6 p.m. But remember po ha, 5 Sundays lang po ako sa inyo. Yung next 5 Sundays, si Coach Toto. Then the following 5 Sundays, si Coach Isan po. Okay? Okay, send ko po yung link ng channel ko. Saglit lang po ha. Paano ba to? Saglit lang. Okay, send link. Paano ba to? Sige, ito na lang. Yan. Yes po, pa-subscribe na lang. Again po ha, hindi ko po kayo pinipilit mag-subscribe. Nasa inyo na po yan. But I really appreciate it po. Okay? Saglit lang po ha. Dapat sa lahat. To everyone. Okay. Yan po. That's the link of my YouTube channel. So feel free to subscribe and watch po from time to time, no? And also some of my lessons in my regular classes are also posted sa aking channel. Some lang. Okay. Especially during the time of pandemic. Okay. All right. So, some more questions so far. Take note ha, same link po tayo. And for may 4 na meetings na po ako sa inyo, no? And dapat start po tayo ng 6 o'clock sa gabi. And if ever you could enter by 10 minutes before or 5 minutes before, that would be really appreciated. 6 o'clock po ha? Mm. Okay, you're welcome po no, to everyone. No? We are all welcome. And I'm thankful na nakashare po ako ng knowledge ko. And I'm also more thankful for everyone, to Sir Simeon, to Ma'am Evelyn, to Ma'am Laika, and many more na nagsishare ng ibang techniques or alternative methods. Kasi yun po yung mahalaga, no? Na hindi po tayo madamot sa mga methods, but we are happy to share all the blessings and gifts. And looking forward po to having more top-notchers from this batch. Okay? So, yes, no? So, sa pag-correct ng mistakes, thank you din po sa pag-correct ng mistakes. Yes po, no? So, we are trying our best to correct one another in a constructive manner naman po, no? So, hindi naman po tayo nung tipong papatayin ka kapag nagkamali ka, hindi po. So, if we wanted to build a better mathematics community, I think it's good that the teachers, the students, all of us are open-minded, no? And we are open to corrections. Kahit ako po nagkakamali, no? Like sa kanina, no, nagkamali po tayo ng sagot. And I'm so happy na nag-comment po kayo, na nag-react po kayo kasi it's a way for me to know na okay, interested sila. Okay, may pakialam sila. Okay, they are thinking. And that makes me very happy as a teacher to know na may mga taong concerned, may mga taong committed to share their blessings and also to correct me no if ever I committed something. Okay? So with that po no, I'll just take a quick screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so thank you very much po. See you next Sunday for our 6 o'clock sa gabi for our meeting, and have a great day to one and all po. With that, goodbye everyone, and see you naman po next week. All right?